What's up? It's Ike Paz, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Sudoku puzzle book in a hot niche to sell on the Amazon KDP network, okay? And this is without any design skills, without a website, without content creation, not very much at least, okay? Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to get more tutorials and guides like this one, and you're going to want to stay until the very end so that you can get all the assets, all the tools that I use in this tutorial video, okay? So first thing, we gotta find the niche. So here I am on BookBolt, okay? BookBolt's one of the tools I use. And in BookBolt, in the keyword section here, I went about looking for a keyword that I can target, that I can create a book around, that I can sell on the Amazon KDP network. And I went about and I found this one, Cat Sudoku Puzzle Books. It has, according to BookBolt, the Amazon search value has about over 500 searches a month, okay, on Amazon. So I went about taking this keyword, Cat Sudoku Puzzle Books, going to Amazon's the actual site, the biggest e-commerce site on earth, Amazon, and I put it into the search bar here, under the all department category. And as you can see, there are only 1,000 results for this. Now I took it a step further, okay, because I listened to some people in the comments and they say that they'd also like to see the book results for this. So if I go to books, okay, this is the actual department where we'll be selling our book, and I click the little magnifying glass. Again, the results yield only 1,000 results, which is pretty good. Not that much competition, okay? And some of these books sell, okay? Now, I went about and I found this one here. It has something of a low rating, okay? I went inside of this one and I want a model or book similar to this one, but not exactly, because this has a low rating. If I click on the ratings tab here, there's one 5-star one, but I'm interested in the 1-star one. Okay? I want to see why they're not happy. And this person is not happy because the answers are printed wrong. Okay, so this is unsatisfied customer. We're gonna make sure that the answers are printed right. And if I actually check inside of this book, let's look inside, and it has a first page, and it has some coloring elements, and it has the rest of it is just mostly the Sudoku itself, okay, with some images of cats in the top and bottom part of the game, which is pretty easy to duplicate. I'm going to show you how in this video, okay? So I'm going to X out of that. We see here that there are 154 pages in this book. This is an 8.5 by 11 inches. That's US letter size. And when I'm talking about activity books, puzzle books, coloring books, you want to keep it big. 8.5 by 11 inch. Okay, you want to keep it big because if I were to get if I were to use an activity book myself, I want a big space where I can work out the problems, color the images, yada yada yada. Okay, so we're gonna create our book in the same dimensions, and we're gonna keep it around 150 or so pages, okay? So how do I do that? I go to a little tool called Activity Book Mastery, and I'm gonna go down here to the paper game section, and I'm gonna click on Sudoku. Okay, and Sudoku, this has a built-in, for lack of a better word, AI that's going to create all new Sudoku. So this is not PLR. This is not like pre-made Sudoku games where you just rehashing the same content again and again. No, this will actually build out all new Sudoku games every time I use this tool, right? Which is really cool. So it says here I can build out up to 200 at a time. I'm gonna keep it at 150 for now, and I have the option of choosing medium, easy, hard, or mixed. I'm gonna go with mixed, and I'm gonna click go. So now the Activity Book Mastery tool has created both the puzzles, Sudoku puzzles, 150 pages, 150 pages here, and the answers as well, which comes out to 38. This tool will bunch up the answers into 4 a page, 4 answers per page, okay? And everything's numbered. Now I'm gonna download this. Once I'm done downloading this, I am going to actually create my cover, okay? Now the cover is a really important aspect of your KDP book creation process, right? Because basically, let's go back here. These covers act as an advertisement, right? Okay, so you want a cover that attracts clicks. If you get more clicks, Amazon's algorithm, its algo is gonna be like, whoa, what's going on here? This particular image or this cover is getting more clicks than its competitors. We're gonna reward it with more traffic. It's gonna give you higher rankings, especially if those clicks lead to sales, right? Really important to remember. So we want to get a cover that attracts clicks, really important. So we're gonna create a cover now, okay? And again, I'm gonna have all the images that I used in this tutorial down below. Make sure you check out that. And you also get all the tools I'm using in this video. Right now I'm using Canva. I use the free version of Canva. I don't use the paid version. And I'm gonna show you how to create a cover book now. But we're not done, because after we're done creating a cover book, we're going to go back to our Sudoku games. We're gonna add images very fast, very quickly, cat images, so that it's more niche specific. Okay, so now let's create our cover page, our cover for our book, I should say. Okay, first you need the correct dimensions, okay? This is gonna cover the back and front, right? And the dimensions I use for 8.5 by 11 inch cover, I use 17.84 inch by 11.25 inch, okay? This will give you this canvas here, okay? So I'm gonna choose a color right now. I'm gonna choose this, and that's too dark. I'm gonna choose this red, okay? I'm gonna put in this Sudoku image, okay? And I'm also gonna add, actually, I should have done this first. I'm gonna add this template here. This is gonna give me a measurement or an eyeball measurement of where the trim is, so I can make sure all the elements, all the image, all the text fits in nicely within my cover, okay? So I'm gonna expand this out to touch all the corners. Boom. And I'm gonna send this to the back. I'm gonna have this, by the way, this little trim template here as well with all the other images, okay? Position this to the back, okay? So I can play with all the elements here. I'm gonna put this big Sudoku right about here. It's fine the way it is. I'm gonna add this cat element. I'm gonna put him right in there. Now this cat, nickel, nickel means it's cat for Japanese. Sorry, it's Japanese for cat. And this particular type of cat-looking character with its paw out, calling it over. This is very typical in Japan. And Sudoku, as you know, is a Japanese mind game, right? Pastime, actually. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. Okay, so people have no doubt of what this book's about, right? There's cats in it, and it's about Sudoku. Okay, so I'm gonna put in some text now. And ideally, well, not that text. Ideally, you're gonna want to put in your book keyword in here, right? So for our example, let's go back here. Let's copy that cat Sudoku puzzle book. I'm gonna drop that right in there, and I'm going to change the font because I'm not a big fan of this particular font. Let's put in something else. Let me see here. What's a good one? I like something simple. That works. Okay. I'm gonna keep that. And I'm going to change the height, line height. I'm gonna bring that up here. And I'm going to actually make all of the first letters of each word capital. And I'm gonna copy this. Okay, I'm gonna copy it 2 times. And then I'm gonna gonna change this from, actually, black is fine there. I'm gonna change this, the color of this text to white. Let me go here, right here, and I'm gonna lay it over this black text so that it pops. Okay? Now, go here. Now see, now the text pops out, which is really cool. It's very simple. Very simple that, you know, our end user, our hopefully customer understands this is something that's something they want, right? They want a cat Sudoku puzzle book. Okay, we're not done. Or are we? Kind of like the way it looks now. Nice and simple, you know what I mean? I'm gonna add another image to the back here, just so that it looks nice. I'm gonna add this image right here. These images are free to use. Okay. I'm gonna place this Sudoku right here and drop it back, position backwards. And I'm gonna blow this cat up. Not blow up, make him bigger. Okay. And I'm gonna center him. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna fade out this Sudoku. I'm gonna fade out this Sudoku just a bit. I'm gonna click this transparency bar and bring it back down just a notch, like that. And that's about right. This is good. I like the way this looks. I'm gonna keep this. Okay. And basically, I'm gonna remove my template here, and I'm done. Okay. I'm gonna download this. Okay. Download you want to download this, really important, as a PDF print. Okay. Make sure you click on the correct image. Click download. Now we have our book cover. We're not done though, because I wanna add some cat images quickly. By the way, add some cat images to our Sudoku games, so that's more in line with the niche that we're targeting. Let's do that now. Okay, so this next tool I'm using is another free tool. Well, at least I use the free part of this tool. It's called Small PDF. Okay, it's smallpdf.com. And you're gonna wanna scroll down and click on the Edit PDF section here. And you'll be taken to this page here. You wanna choose the actual game that we just created using Activity Book Mastery. I'm gonna actually type it in here. There you are, Cat Sudoku. But actually, it's not Cat Sudoku yet, because we haven't added our images, okay? So check this out. When we go up here, you know, we want to make sure that the cat images don't interfere with the bleed, the trim, everything's set up automatically with Activity Book Mastery. So we want to play inbounds, if that makes any sense. So we're going to add images. Okay, I'm going to click this image here, this image icon here. Open. We're going to shrink them down. Okay, we're gonna shrink this cat down. Place him in here. Check this out. Place him there. And then we're gonna add another cat image. Now again, we're gonna shrink this cat down. Here we go, here we go. I'm gonna grab this corner, bring it down. Bring down this cat to size. And like that, place them there. Make sure we don't want to go over the bleed. So I'm gonna highlight both cats. I'm gonna click Control C. I'm gonna scroll down to the next page, page 2, and click Control V. Okay? You see where I'm going with this, right? Now I'm gonna do this for all 150 pages. It's gonna take me, what, a couple of minutes. Yeah, so the cat Sudoku game turned out really cool. You see there's 2 cats per every page, which is really cool. Now what I want to do before I put all the books together for free, I'm going to show you. I like to add some quotes, separate myself from my competition with little pages between the answers, between the actual game itself. So here I am, back in Canva, and my page size is of course 8.5 by 11 inch. Okay, And I'm gonna just add some of these. Again, I have all these elements, these image elements, these assets down below. Make sure you check that out. I'm gonna add a cat here. This is the same cat I used in my actual game when I started copying and pasting them onto every page. I'm gonna add a text icon, not the icon. I'm gonna add a text element here. I'm gonna shrink it down a bit. I'm going to change the font to the same one I used for the cover. I'm gonna put it up top here. And I went ahead and I went around the internet looking for quotes from long dead authors and people of note. So I'm gonna add these quotes. What a greater gift than the love of a cat, by Charles Dickens. I'm gonna add that in here. I'm going to shrink that down. Let's make it a nice 36. And you wanna make sure that it's within the actual bleed of Amazon KDP. And of course I'm going to give this quote credit where credit's due. So I'm going to duplicate it and write in Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens. Okay, cool. Okay, this is gonna be the first quote people see when they actually open the book. Okay, on the first page. Actually, I'm gonna delete these so everything has the same size and dimension with the elements. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna add another cat, a different cat. Remove this cat, add this cat, bring it back down to where the other cat was. I'm gonna take this guy's name, I can't pronounce it. What's his name? Okay, let's put that in there. And then I'm gonna add his quote. What did he say? He said, a cat will be your friend, but never your slave. That's very true. I'm more of a dog person, to be honest, but whatever. Okay. Duplicate that, and I'm gonna remove this cat. And I'm gonna put in this jazz playing cat here. Drop him down. Just like that. And I'm going to add this last quote by Mark Twain. Put that, wow, I know how to spell his name. Actually grab this quote, and I love this quote. Mark Twain's great, right? Okay, now that I have these different elements, I'm gonna combine everything together into one book. Okay, so I'm gonna download this per page. I'm gonna download each page separately. Okay, so this PDF print really important. First, download the first one, download that, then the second one and third one, and then I'm gonna combine them using combined PDF, the whole game, the whole enchilada. Okay, so here we have all of the cat elements, cat game elements. I got the actual game, I got the solutions. So I got the game with the cats in them. I got the 3 different quotes, and I have my cover. What I want to do is combine everything together but the cover. But the cover you add later to the Amazon KDP network on its own. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go to combine PDF. Go to combine PDF, and I'm gonna drop my elements in here. So I'm gonna just copy all of them. Copy the solution and the 3 quotes. Okay, and make sure the quotes come from people who have long since passed away, 75 years after the person passed away. Okay, I believe that's a general rule for public domain. Sometimes Amazon KDP is gonna ask you where you got your source and stuff. Just show them the source for your quote. Just give it to them, right? And you can move this stuff around. I'm gonna move this cat up front. I'm gonna move this cat in the middle. So I have one quote, the games, all 150 games, another quote, solutions, and at the end of the book they have this little Mark Twain quote. Okay, once this is done, I'm gonna click combine, and I have my completed book. Okay, now that once I'm done with that, you want to go to the KDP. This is where I got my quotes, by the way. KDP Network. Go to KDP Network. If you don't have an account with KDP right now, as I'm speaking, it's very simple. It's free. It's simple to do. Just attach your bank account and start publishing books. Okay, these low content puzzle books that anybody can do, anybody can create. You can create them on your own. It takes much longer, or use a software like I do to find the niches and to create the books. Okay, so I hope you like this little tutorial guide. Make sure to like and subscribe to get more tutorials, reviews, videos, and guides just like this one. And don't be a stranger. Make sure you check me out on my Facebook private group and on this channel for more guides and tutorials. Be good, take care, and have a wonderful day. Ciao.